Welcome back, guys. Cutlass here. I'm doing a little maintenance on the Cutlass today, the 442, the 86. I got this car about a year ago. It was pretty much one step away from being in the junkyard. The guy who owned it, he had it sitting in his driveway, hadn't been registered in about 8 or 9 years. And it was just basically sitting there rotting away. As you can see, the clear coat is all coming off. It's got some rust going at the bottom of the doors, and some bubbles, rust bubbles here and there. The frame of the car is very solid, and it's all original. And I got it running, and cleaned it up, and fixed water leaks. The floors were completely, well, they weren't completely, but they were pretty badly rotted. So I patched that all up. In hindsight, I probably should have just gone with a whole new floor pan, because I spent so many hours patching up this floor. And while it's solid now, it's, it would be better if it was one new solid piece. So kind of wish I had just done that at the time, but it is what it is right now. So anyway, I got this car finally running. Had lots of issues, had rotted brake lines, kept popping. And then I started using it as a daily. Used it for, back in the winter, maybe a month and a half. It was my everyday car, and it was actually pretty good. The thing that caused me to stop driving it is the front brakes are just totally shot. The brakes look like they had life left on them, but they very rapidly wore out. And I don't know if it's because the rotors were so rusty and the brakes had sat for so long. I don't know, but the front brakes were down to the wear indicators, and making a loud scraping noise. So it was February, and I just didn't want to be doing brakes out in the cold. So now it's spring, so ordered some parts. I also got my 84 Z28, which also needs front brakes, and as it turns out, the front brake parts on a G body and an F body are identical. So I just got everything at once. I got 4 front rotors. They're all the same part number. And I got 2 sets of pads. This is not the top quality stuff, but it's I got centric rotors, and I got AC Delco pads, ceramic. Try to cut down on the dust. And they do not have a grease seal, which is what I thought might be the case. So the inner wheel bearing are. Just trying to get this thing up and running on the cheap. That is the mission. So I was able to clean up the bearings, re-grease them, and I reused the seal. So it's probably not the right way to do it, but that's what we're doing. Found some new cotter pins. So I'm ready to put this new rotor on now. Can't make this too tight, but you also can't make it too loose. This was always something I was never really clear on. There's no play. Cotter pin. Okay. What a pain in the balls. Doing is I'm getting it up to about 35 and then giving it some moderate braking down to about 5. Don't come to a complete stop where the hot pad and the hot rotor are in one spot, like a hot spot. So I really try to get it up a little higher to around 55. I don't know if I'm going to have the space to do that. drive more and more, the brakes will just start working better and better. Experience.